Good morning, world. Here's the problem with me saying good morning around this time, is that if you look at the window, and then you look at the clock that is over here on my oven, you will see that it is actually not morning. It is almost 3 p.m. And the truth is that I actually did just get up. Here's the thing, I'm quite literally staying up to like 2 or 3 in the morning, almost every night for the past 2 weeks. Trying to finish this book. So then I go to sleep at 2 or 3 in the morning, then I don't wake up until like 1 or 2 in the evening. Today I think is the most that I slept. I just could not drag myself out of bed. I quite literally would set my alarm for like 8 a.m. and then I'd wake up at 8, and then I'd set it again for 9, then from 9 to 10, and I'd do that every single hour. I'd keep waking up and then being so tired that I couldn't get up and starting the alarm over again. So yeah, anyone out there who is dreaming of becoming a writer and thinks that it's very easy, it's such an easy life, you can get up whatever time you want, go to bed whatever time you want, and you just write and write and write and make books. Doesn't really work that way. There are quite long days. In fact, even as a writer with a book deal, I think I put in more hours now than I did whenever I had like a full-time job. So right now I am cooking some breakfast, since it is breakfast time after all. I've noticed that whenever I do a lot of writing and I'm so involved in work all the time, I stop eating healthy. I don't eat good foods, I drink a lot of Red Bull, and now that I look at the video that I made last time, and all those Red Bulls that I drank, I've noticed that maybe the reason I'm sleepy and tired and getting sick all the time is because I'm not eating healthy. Part of this could be inspired by watching Shay Carl and his Shay Loss channel. Whenever I'm not actually into losing weight, but I'm thinking, you know, maybe I should start eating a little bit healthier. Stop eating like I'm a college student, you know, every food microwaved in the microwave. So this morning I'm actually going to cook breakfast. Here's the thing, for about, I don't know, 14 years of my life, I pretty much lived in the city. I was right outside of Austin, Texas, in a place called Round Rock. And then whenever I was about 14 years old, we moved from the city, kind of the suburbs, into the country in this place called Bastrop, Texas. And we got animals, which was quite a change going from living in the city to living on a farm pretty much. So we had chickens, and we had pigs, and we had some cows sometimes, and we had goats. Demonically possessed goats, I might add. But the thing is that while living on the farm, I kind of got a taste of what real farm fresh food is like, including farm fresh eggs and farm fresh beef and farm fresh goat milk. And now even whenever I go and buy things like eggs from Target over here in California, it doesn't really taste as fresh or as good as the farm eggs that we used to have. But I'm so hungry I don't know if I really care. Yum, 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 yum. So you guys, eggs. Easy to cook, healthy meal in the morning. They're golden and they taste great. You see, my dad can cook the best eggs ever. And one of the secrets that he taught the nation boys while we were growing up was that whenever you're cooking the eggs, to pour in a little bit of milk, and it makes the eggs lighter and fluffier and not so dry whenever you finish cooking them. It's probably not a secret, it's probably something that's known by everyone, but my father taught it to me. And then for my eggs, I know this looks disgusting, but it is not. It is actually quite glorious. I take a little bit of Heinz tomato ketchup, and you put the ketchup into the eggs, and you mix all the ketchup around into the eggs. Now it doesn't look good, but trust me people, I'm not a ketchup fanatic or anything like that. I just put ketchup inside of my scrambled eggs because it tastes so good. And yes, I probably will eat all of those eggs. So now I like it whenever I can actually look out the window and see all the cars driving by. So I'm kind of supposed to be writing right now, but my computer told me that it needed to install some much needed updates, and unfortunately for me, I started those updates going, and it happens that there are like 29 updates. Thankfully, it looks like it just finished. A lot of people have been telling me that I should get a Mac because of the stuff that I do, you know, the video editing and writing and graphic design and web design and all that. But I've been on a PC for so long that I don't even know how I would handle it. Because in one of my English classes back in college, we would use Macs, and I would always do Control-S thinking that it was saving it, just in my head. And it wasn't really saving it, which turned out to be a lot of trouble whenever I would think my documents were saved and they weren't. I don't like it whenever a blue screen comes up on a PC. See, this is something that you people with Macs probably don't understand, but PCs have a tendency of giving you a blue screen of death or just suddenly failing and kind of like listing files, and you start freaking out because you think, what stuff did I not back up? Because I gotta tell you, PCs, they do crash often. I mean, for me, even one day of not backing up a file onto like an external USB, is a lot of work lost. I usually back up all my stuff onto a little USB keychain that's always in my pocket. It's actually attached to the keys, so if I leave the house, I have all of my novels on backup with me. See this little device here? It's like a USB drive. See, the USB comes out. It's attached to my car keys so that whenever I leave the house, my novels are all backed up and always with me at all times. Okay, now I know that I said I wasn't doing this today, but look, I'm slowly trying to get off of the Red Bulls again. I tell you, it's almost as bad as an addiction or something. I'm gonna get off the Red Bulls, but I can't quit the Red Bulls cold turkey, I tell you. So today, I am committing to only drinking one Red Bull, and I'm drinking it now before I go right, so I'm nice and awake for all those action scenes and explosions. But only one. And I'm saying this on camera so you can hold me accountable. I'll show you my trash can. See? See? Look. 1, 2, 3, 4 Red Bulls. There are only 4 Red Bulls there. Tonight, there will only be 5 Red Bulls in that trash can. I said on Twitter not that long ago that if I reach my page goal for the day, then I will do a blog TV show later on. So only time will tell if I actually reach the pages. See, this is where I am inside of the book. So I'm writing at the moment, and at the point where I am, there was just a giant explosion, and all went black in an instant. And then I changed the chapter to chapter 24. Which by the time this book is published, it probably won't be chapter 24. It might be closer to chapter 22 because I'll combine a few chapters ahead, but somewhere around there. I have to survive on a single Red Bull today and still get about 20 pages written. There it goes. I am on blog TV right now broadcasting to a ton of people because what I had said earlier on Twitter was that if I reached a certain page goal in writing on the second Brand Hembrick book, that I would go and do a live blog TV show. And I actually did reach that goal today, so I'm live on blog TV. Everybody say hello to the vlog. They're all gonna say hello. Hi, hi, hi. Hey, YouTube. Tell them we said hello. Hi, hi. Hey, 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 hey. I am filming. Me filming. Hi from Australia. Don't you just edit this out? Nope. Not usually. I'll usually just keep it out. I love you, Rob. I'm not Rob. How dare you say that? I'm gonna edit that part out. That was a good blog TV show. Thank you guys, whoever came to the blog TV show yesterday. I'm gonna start doing more blog TV shows more often because they're a lot of fun, especially when a lot of you people come over and we get to talk about crazy stuff. It's like 10:30 now and I'm getting sleepy. And I still gotta go back and write 5 to 10 more pages in this chapter on Brand Hembrick before I go to bed. So, good night.